All right, look, check this out, right? This is a real important question to me, and I want y'all real opinion on this.
It was hot.
Should you have a baby with someone who doesn't have insurance for themselves?
Like life insurance?
Who you want to start
No,
with?
insurance, like as in health
Like
insurance.
health insurance.
Yes. Should you have a baby with somebody who doesn't have health insurance?
You basically saying she
Alright,
would have a
let me
baby.
start this one.
Alright, go
No,
ahead.
you should not because you don't like that person ain't get checked. You can't go to the doctor. You can't do nothing. You ain't got no insurance. What's going on with you? You grown. I'm sorry, no. You should not have a baby by no because then you can't even get health care for the baby. Let alone you and whatever you got going on. You feel me? You can't get health care for the baby or none of that. So, like, there's a whole bunch of health risks going on. Don't do it.
Alright. What you think? Should you have a baby? Should somebody have a baby with somebody who doesn't have health insurance? Like, would you have a baby with somebody who didn't have health insurance?
I was about to say, as long as the other person has health insurance, it's okay. But if neither one of them got a health insurance, hell no.
Right. Right.
He said a great answer. I like what he said.
Right. Okay. What you got, Phyllis?
I agree with L.
Right.
Because, I mean, as long as one of y'all have it, you know, the other person can pay out of pocket. And they still won't be able to get seen. But if they got it, then they got it. That's it.
And what is the reason why you don't have it? What's going on? That's just irresponsible.
Let me tell you.
That's what we want to know.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead, boy. Go ahead, my guy. Yeah.
When I was in the hospital, here and there, so I know. So
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it's important for a female that, you feel me, long as she ain't got nothing or nothing like that. But I do agree with what they said. Like, somebody gotta have it. Somebody definitely gotta. Somebody, because if somebody catch something, you gonna find out. I'm only dealing with you. Now, if you doing this person, like we're talking about the 100 mark. Like if it's that type of person, I don't know. Now you shit out of luck.
It be like that.
Now you shit out of luck. Now if you got a man that, you feel me, you like, you feel me, men that deal with this person, I don't know what to say for y'all.
Right.
But I'm just talking about motherfuckers that's just dealing with one person.
Right.
Exactly.
What you think, Jackie? Like, do you think, like, should a man have health
Like I
insurance?
said, it's irresponsible. Like, why wouldn't you have insurance? I don't understand that.
I feel that.
That's important though.
Yeah.
That is important. I ain't gonna say a man shouldn't, but that's important.
Right.
That is important.
Well, I think it is important. Very important. And
Very.
I'm tired of seeing a lot of our black women having to go down to welfare and get their insurance to be able to have their child. I feel like that's very embarrassing to us as a community, and I feel like they only gave us the welfare system so that the black woman can X out the black man. Because as soon as you go down there to them, the first thing they're going to ask you, where is he at? Because we're going to need his money.
Yeah.
And you know, if he don't have health insurance, which means he doesn't have a job, then why are you putting yourself in a position as a woman, because you control sex, to get pregnant by somebody who can't even financially help you take care of the child, let alone have it. Okay? So unless you're willing to put up with that burden and taking on that independent word that y'all like to claim, then good luck.
I like that you said that.
Okay.
I don't think I can do that.
Okay.
I'm not. I wouldn't even get a girl pregnant without having insurance, because I don't want to put her in that position where she's going to have to put me in a position where she's going to have to go to somebody else in order to have that baby.
But
Which is the welfare system.
I'm about to say, but it is mandatory for them to see you for like a lot of shit, like life and death situation. Like you could die from having a
They
baby.
don't care.
Like they'll still see you for that.
Of course, the social worker's going to come.
Yeah.
The whole point is, I'm
Yeah, I'm
not
about to say,
gonna
you don't want
while
your
she's
kid
going
to
through
be
her
that
pregnancy,
though.
to have to feel like, oh well, I gotta go to welfare because I can't have this baby because I don't have insurance. You can't have a woman cannot have a baby without insurance.
But in reality, good insurance comes from having a good job though.
Exactly. That's why I
That's where
said
good insurance
if you're a woman, it would be wise for you to
not all
get
insurance
not
is
to get
good.
pregnant.
I ain't saying all insurance. I'm saying,
why would you do that?
if you working,
You know how much
and you
it
got
costs to have
insurance,
You gotta think,
every
right?
job
You
that
gotta
I've
work for
been
9
through,
months.
that you feel me? I got
Ain't
insurance
no telling
for
what
the
you have.
job.
They might actually let you go. You don't know. I mean, just saying. You don't
Yeah,
know.
I can't say all because I can't say all because I haven't been through every insurance.
Yo, but that's
I'm
what
just saying the
saying,
ones I've been through, like
Y'all
ones
know how
I've been
much it
through
costs
when
to
I
have
was
a baby
working.
in the United States?
That's why they killing
Do
people.
you know they charge you for touching your baby?
That's why they.
skin contact.
That's
I think that's
pathetic.
what, like $300 something. How much is it?
That's pathetic.
No,
That's
for
why
real,
they
for real.
kill-
Check
that's
your
why
bills.
they
When
kill
you leave
them
the
kids
hospital,
in
check your
Texas.
bills. Like it's a long list of bills. They charge you for everything.
Population too hard.
Right.
You don't want
You
that.
wanted that
baby
little
over
needle,
there.
oh, that's an extra $500. You wanted that little,
Right.
like it's nothing
That's
free.
what I'm
So,
saying.
and then it would be
Hard.
good for you to have
See
insurance.
what they
So
do?
start knocking some of that.
So you know what they do
doing?
in China, right?
Bro, you can't have a
Yeah,
certain,
exactly.
Yeah, they
It's a
moderate
certain
that
amount.
shit. You
Japan
can't
too
have-
the same way.
But the crazy part about it is you go to Canada, you go to Brazil or something, you can get healthcare for free. You wanna know why?
Nah, but they
We
rules-
subsidize that.
They real strict though.
No, I know people who like had
I got family
life
members.
or death illnesses and then went to Brazil and got it fixed for
Yeah,
free and
for
then
free.
they sent them back like, hey,
Nah,
Wow.
you right
charge.
about that. You right about
we
that.
charge over here. We charge
Yeah.
for everything. You feel me?
Because we
So,
trying to get the money
if you
out.
want to have a baby, you better get some insurance. Because
Yeah,
they charge
nah,
for
you right.
everything.
Nah,
I
you
hear
right.
that, ladies?
That's sad.
It's serious out
It's
here.
disgusting.
And y'all control sex, so be wise. And men, don't be busting
That's
these
what I
girls
said,
if you
what I
know you
said.
ain't got no insurance, y'all.
We get rejected every day. Y'all control this shit.
Amen.
Like, for real.
And yo,
Yeah.
that goes back to that welfare system, bro. Like they have manipulative ways to.
Yeah, to get women to come be on there.
But
Yeah.
every time it ain't the woman.
That's the
It
first
ain't
thing
the
a
woman.
woman thinks
It ain't
about
the
when
woman's
she
fault.
doesn't have
It
a
ain't
man
the
in the
woman's fault
household.
every
I'm
time.
It ain't the
over
woman's fault every
welfare.
time they got
They
manipulative ways
they
to
just
do that.
trying.
Yeah, because
They
she
just
needs
trying to
help.
get money.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously she needs
All
help.
right. Since you need help, I'm gonna milk him.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the
That's,
baby
that's
daddy.
all
That's
I'm
all
trying
they
to
do.
tell
I
y'all.
want y'all to
Yeah.
I'm
know.
not saying it's a bad thing for them to go down there and get.
Nah,
All
I
I'm
would,
saying is
because
that
you got a lot of
you gotta
men
be
that's not doing
conscious
their
of
thing.
what you're doing to your
Right.
baby father by making that decision. You're going to put him in a situation where if he don't get on his shit as soon as
He's
possible,
going to jail.
he's going to go to jail.
He's gonna go to
Even
jail.
if even if he got the child with him, they still gonna take
Time
him.
He
limit.
should
All
already
that.
be on
You
his
feel me?
shit though,
So-
at that point.
But no,
And that's why
like
you-
listen,
You
it's
do
different. It's
you know
not
what I'm saying?
even.
Screwing somebody, then you should be already on your
It's
shit. You
not
know what's
even-
going
But
to
that's why
happen.
it's
He's
up-
grown.
Right.
So
Right.
They gonna
Nah,
find
but
a
you
way
also
to
got
get
females
that
that's-
loan to her. They're gonna
That's
Females
right,
and
but they could- that's
females
not
and
what
bitches
it is.
gotta show accountability
Wait.
for when they having sex.
That's what I was about to
And when
say.
you get on that motherfucking child support, bro, they gonna start you $2, $3, $4, $5,000 in the rears. You gonna pay that, and
Man.
only
Easy.
maybe like a third of that is gonna
Easy.
give to her. So it's not really about child support. It's about the state getting money. You feel
Some
me?
way-
It's only about
However.
it's only about them when they go up there and sign you up for it.
Yeah, but
That's when it's going
that's
to
what I'm
them.
saying.
They could if you get on her good side, they could drop it. But if it's on
But it's not.
the state,
yes, it's
it's
over.
done.
Right.
That
It's
lump
done.
sum of money.
My shit was on the
it's
state.
not
I could
gonna
not
go
get
to
my
child
shit
at
dropped.
all. It's not about child support.
Exactly, and it's so hard. And I listen, right? I don't like putting my business out there, but I'll tell you this story. I had a situation where I thought something was mine, and turns out it wasn't. And I am still on child support still to this day for
Yes.
something that wasn't mine.
And they will not drop it.
So you don't
because
got
the
no
state
child
wants
at
their
all?
money.
No.
They don't get
Hold
the
on.
So
money.
that's how bad, and
Hold on,
keep
hold
in
on.
mind, that's how bad the welfare system will get you.
Because in some places
How-
they have
how
a
is that fair?
they have a law called dad by default, regardless of who it is. You feel me?
Yo,
They
bro,
can
how-
allocate that bill to anybody. You feel me? Like regardless.
and that's messed up.
That's you feel me? So watch out.
Let me explain this part to you. You probably understand. Let me make understand to y'all. So what happened is, I was in arrears when it was mine, considered mine. And once it found out that it wasn't mine, the state told me that I still have to pay back the arrears to welfare because she was on welfare, and because I signed the birth certificate claiming the child, I have to still pay back welfare the arrears that I owe to the state. Once that is paid off, which is I'm always done with it, I no longer have to pay anything. No money that I'm paying is going directly to her.
No,
she has found her baby father. He is paying now child support for that child.
And they're getting money from both. They're double dipping. Do you not understand what
that
that
says?
Exactly.
I'm about to ask you
And
one
she's
thing.
married. So legally, by law, once
you
a
work?
man put a
You
ring
work,
on their
bro?
finger, all them bills allocated to
Yo,
them.
bro.
Right.
You work?
Yeah, of
You
course.
pay taxes?
Yes.
That's the best
They
thing. That's the best. I'm about to say that's the best thing for them to take.
Taking it.
That's how I got rid of my shit.
Like, all right, listen.
I owe more than that, bro.
Listen to this. Okay, so now let's say I was married or something, and I was in a relationship, and I wanted my wife to sign a prenup, and I applied the same tactics that they use on men for child support to her to get to sign the prenup. You feel me? If you don't sign this prenup, I'm gonna throw you in jail. I'm gonna take your license. I'm gonna take your passport. I'm gonna seize everything you own and every dollar you get. You feel me? I'm gonna take. I don't give a fuck how I get it. I'm gonna take. You feel me? So now, if she signed that prenup, which birth certificate, contract, or whatever, everything's a contract. Once your name is signed, it's a contract. So if she signed that contract and she took it to court and explained to them, I applied that type of pressure that they applied to us, you think they gonna upstand that shit? That prenup gonna get thrown out. Oh, you put her under duress. You told her you was gonna arrest her. You told her you was gonna take her child, her passport, her license. You told her you was gonna take her property. That prenup is not gonna be upheld.
Let me say something real quick, y'all. And black women, I want y'all to understand what I'm about to say. And I mean no offense when I say this is real stuff. Y'all have to understand the system. It's not a bad system because I don't want to get political, but it's not designed to help us either. You understand what I'm saying? So I need y'all to understand the decision that y'all make when y'all go to these folks and try to put them in our business that we as two people made. It makes it hard for us to get it wrong, let alone it hurts the child at the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? So if there is a way that we can have a conversation regardless of what we've done to each other and it can benefit the child, do that. Don't sit here and use the system to get revenge. Seriously, stop doing that. It's not, because all that's doing is making the statistics of more black people being locked up. And the state gets money and they charge you every time you step foot in that county jail. So, and if you somebody who's all about, seeing the black community thrive, stop going to the system to get revenge. They don't care about us. So why do you care to go to them to get revenge on somebody that looks like you? Agree to disagree. I know it's hard, but if you agree to disagree, life goes on. You're not going to die.
You're not going to die if you take care of your body.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up, yeah. I mean, you got to be responsible, obviously.
Exactly.
But, yeah.
Like, some people, you'd be surprised. Some people don't know how to do that.
Females, stop calling the cops on your girls. Dudes, stop putting your girl in a position where she has to get child support. And put you on child support because you don't want to do your part. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas do gotta man up, you feel me? But it's also
they
like,
go both ways, man. It's accountability on both sides that need to be, you know what I mean?
Shit.
Right about that.
Taking account for.
Yo, one other crazy part about this little state shit is like, even if you were paying her directly and you like took pictures of it, cashed that, the state don't give a fuck. They're not counting none of that. You feel me? They still want money through them. They want it to go through the child support agency so they can distribute it to her and take theirs off the top. That's it. That's
They
all.
always want to take theirs off the top.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
My girl a real one though.
Alright. So listen, y'all. I'm going to ask one more question. We ain't going to go too long way and then we're going to break out of here, alright? That's cool? Alright. Is a man's status more important than his personality? And is a woman's status more important than her personality?
I feel like that's the question.
Alright, hold on. Alright, I don't know. Alright, personality has got to be like in there somewhere because you can be as square as that board over here.
I'm
You
saying, but does their
square
status,
flat.
does their status matter more? Or does
Status to get you in the door. You feel me? But like, alright, let's say somebody do come at you for your status and use a whole square.
Hey, yo, real quick. Hey, yo, Jackie about to break up out of here, y'all. So, when she do, make sure y'all give her a nice thumbs up.
Hey, you feel me? So, yeah, like, back to what I was saying, like, And you can be a whole square with status. It ain't. That's just gonna get you in the door. Status is gonna get you in the door. It's gonna get you looks, but once you pull back the covers and you square, it's over. So, personality.
So does a girl status matter more, or does her personality matter more?
To me, personality.
Okay.
Status. Platform type of stuff to be a status type person, but
Status or personality?
Okay. I feel like it's personality because you gotta vibe with that person. You gotta be able to, you know, if I want to put in 20, 30, 40, 50 years with this person, you know what I'm saying? We gotta vibe. We need to be able to, you know, just be on the same level.
But what about when you first meet them?
When you first meet him, I
You
mean,
gotta have status.
I feel like he does, but at the same time, that's not what's most important. The personality is like the status. That's a plus. Honestly. Because you can build a person up to be who you
I feel like everybody.
I'm sorry.
I feel like everybody answered this question wrong.
God damn.
I feel like not to come at nobody. I feel like they similar things. Like your personality and status. From your status come with your personality. That's how I feel. I feel like what you bring to the table is what you present. Like she gonna be feeling you because your status and your personality. That's it. That's how I just feel.
I like that.
Not saying they wrong for thinking that way they think. I'm surprised they answered it that way. That's all I was saying.
I think it too does, you know, intertwine. You gotta have some type of level of status to me. I'm not talking anybody.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, once I see that you somebody I can see myself rocking to. Now let's see what your personality like.
You gotta check off the shit on the list.
Right, exactly.
But
Homework.
how can you tell about the status
exactly.
first?
Homework. You know what I mean? So I may have a conversation with you at first when I first meet you, and after
Right.
that,
Then you go on.
you know,
Check for
do
them.
my
Right.
do my homework. And
Okay.
then if it's all good, then I'll start hitting you up more.
Right.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So that's it, everybody. That's good. Well, look, y'all, we had a good show. I appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Jersey.
Any shout outs?
I'm a yacht clothing, you feel me? Go shop.
Yeah, you already know. Hey, Dennis.
Yeah, go holler at my boy Prada. He dropping in August, yo. Go holler at my boy. He gonna be on everything, every platform. You know the vibes.
Right. Killer, you want to shout out anybody? You need your folks. Right. And with that, we out. Peace.
Jersey.
Yes, sir.